Today I'm going to make another video in the series of videos showing you these tools over here on the left hand side. Today we're going to talk about the spot healing, healing brush, patch tool, content aware move tool, and the red eye tool. Let's start with the spot healing brush. This brush it's best for just what it says, fixing little spots. If you try to do too big of an area, it tends to cause blurriness. It's like, say I'm wanting to take out this line, and it will think about it a minute. But you see it makes kind of a blurry fix there. It's not really satisfying to me. I'm going to undo those. It's best for something like this white spot. I just single click one time there, and that doesn't stand out so much as a big blurry line across your photo. It's also pretty good for, say, a place right here where there's a transition, there's 3 different colors here. If you just single click it, it does a pretty good job of picking up those 3 separate colors and fixing that for you. The one other thing it's good for is when I cropped this, it wasn't quite straight. It's pretty good at filling in this empty blank space here. It takes it a second to think about it, but there, you know, for some reason it doesn't look blurry there, but if you go this way across the grain, it blurs it. Move on to the next tool is healing brush. This is kind of similar to the stamp tool. I honestly don't know why they have this. If you hit Alt, you get this little crosshair, and I will choose this is what I want to use as my sample. And then I come down here and you can see it shows what it's going to do. And I click it and it will put that, but it tries to blend it. I guess it is a little different from the stamp tool because stamp won't blend. This is actually trying to fix that scar. Still not crazy about it. The next tool is the patch tool, and this is my favorite. Just circle this, and I'm going to pull straight up even though that arrow showed to the right. I want to keep within what I'm trying to fix here. And that does pretty good. That one is actually still a little blurry. Maybe I chose too large of a spot. I could try a smaller spot. The next one is content aware move tool, and I'm going to switch photos here. Let's say I wanted this dog to be over here on the right hand side instead of where he's located. Choose my content aware move tool, and I make a close but rough selection of the animal. Now that he's selected, I click somewhere inside that selection and I move him over here where I want him to be. And then it'll take a moment, but the Photoshop will analyze it and it will fill in where the dog used to be, and it's like he was never there. It's really good at this. The next one is red eye removal. Switch photos there again. This default, it was set to 50% pupil size and 50% darken amount. So I'm just going to choose this eye with the tool. It's finding the red eye, and there it fixed it. Now if I change these to 100%, we'll see what it does to the other eye. We'll select that eye. So it did. It made it quite a bit darker. You don't have that. This has what looks kind of like a brownish red ring. it got rid of that. It actually kind of looks a little fake though. It's a little too much. So that's something you would probably have to play with. Let's turn the darken amount back down and see what that does. That's a little better. It's a little darker in the center than this one, but it's still got a little bit of a reddish brownish tint around the edges. It doesn't look quite so cartoonish. But those are your repair tools. I'm still not too thrilled about what I was doing here with this. I may move on to the clone stamp tool. This is not originally intended to be part of this video, but we're going to turn the opacity down and get a little bit bigger brush and hit Alt, and I'm going to choose directly above where I want to use it, and I'm just going to add a little bit of that back. And I think it's because this photo is grainy. I'm losing the graininess, and that's what's making it stand out to me. It looks a little better, and that didn't make a whole lot of change. It just put the little bit of grainy back in there. Anyway, that's it for your repairing tools, and if you have any questions, let me know.